hop back into Tomb. And we're gonna do another variant. We've done one. We're gonna do useless allies. 3 adventurers join your party, taking up 3 formation slots. Useless adventurers change slots every 25 areas. That's fine. Because we only have to go 75 areas in, and I'm going to click my way through this. I'm going to hotkey in a formation. And we're going to put in the champions that are going to just easy breezy cover girl our way through this. Don't even care. This doesn't matter. I just want his gold find feature. I just want her gold find. There we go. Well, Penelope half pint for gold find as well. And I want Shandy for speed. See, Shandy now we can level up. Level up. Because we got favor here. And now I have a full formation, and I can throw something. Yeah, increase the effect of Shandy's dash ability by 100%. That's what I wanted. Now I dash is 50% faster for the whole game. Hell yeah. Now we're cooking with dash. Wait. Let me find out where I lost chat. Going on 10 years with the same keyboard, we're willing to take it apart and give it a good claim. Yeah, mine was just... It was done. I mean, I basically, I work at my computer. I'm on it all the time. It gave up finally. Which is sad because I really liked its functionality. It had a neat little screen that showed my CPU usage and my memory usage, just so at any time I could see, like, am I spiking? I could track that kind of stuff without having to open up a program. I mean, that is a program, but it wasn't like another program in a window somewhere. Great, and if I were to unwisely throw a bunch of support pigments in a member of the absolute adversaries, which would I regret doing so the least on? Because of the flexibility of the usage. Ooh. I mean, I'm not a good person to ask that because I would just say Carlock. Yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to say Astarion is good too, but I'm not entirely sure. Like in terms of just for flexibility, I don't know that overall they're super flexible. They're a super flexible affiliation. Will is probably one of the biggest buffers. Gale may actually be flexible now. Maybe Gale. Gale actually is the most flexible of them. Because he doesn't even require you to be in an absolute adversaries formation because Ceramorphosis isn't one of his core functionalities. So I would say Gale, actually. Have I ever had long hair? Oh, yeah, in college. Down past my shoulders. For about like a year and a half or so. And then went to this. Yeah. Never looked back. Night, Dance Lover. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Dark Urge's big factor is just being able to be used everywhere. He's not super strong. He's just, he can go everywhere. He can go everywhere. Item level hungry flex champion. Spurt and Melf. But I mean, when I say Spurt and Melf, I'm talking like Spurt wants like 10,000 average item levels and up, like just infinite. Melf, like I have 1,000 on my main account on Melf, and that's still, he could still use a few thousand more. They're very niche end game uses. It's not like, where should I put all my event tokens? I think you're just really focusing on gear and stuff for everyone, but Entreus could use Entreus wants so Entreus mops, so 1,000 item levels. Orkira is just super strong. I don't know that you have to take her 1,000, but again, Melf and Spurt have in-game niche uses. Ayla, you would like a lot of item levels on just for health, because she's a tanking champion. Penelope mops. So she's got item support that you would want to put a lot into, but yeah. Yeah, mechanical keyboards are super expensive nowadays. Well, keyboards, because most of them are mechanical nowadays, because everybody wants that clicky sound, which I don't know. I think it's fun sometimes. But yeah. Karlach doesn't require the other members either. True. Her survivability for her team is based off Ceramorphosis more than anything else. None of this matters at the moment for this run. I don't know if we're going to run into a tank problem with Elminster. The thing is, I mean, right now there might be a tank problem with Elminster, but I don't know. Like they explained the other day, we're going to have a champion rotating out every 3 weeks for a while, but you're going to have 2 champions rotating in once a month. So some months those will cancel out, and other months we'll be gaining ground on the number of champions usable for Elminster. So Elminster is only going to get more champions in his pool, up to a cap, right? Up to a cap. But he'll have a max of 75. Well, no, because there's still the rotation might adjust a little bit. Around 75, though. Right? 2 a month, 12 months, that's 24. Plus an evergreen every year, times 3 years. Yeah, around 75. When you stop pushing Briv item level and start pushing mop champions, when Briv is 4 jump and Human is capped and you know are using Virgil or Sentry, when all your speed champions are either capped or Briv is at least a 4 jump, and Briv is at least a 4 jump, then you're generating a massive amount of gems and you can start investing in champions that mop. Until then, those item levels are best used to snowball your gem gain, so that you can just level everybody up faster. Like those investments into speed champions early on are investing into your progress, into your gem generations in a way that investing in anyone else just doesn't do. So once you can cap those out and build your whatever your gem farm is, whether it's a Briv based, if it's not a Briv based gem farm, then you don't even need to level up Briv. But if it is, you need Briv. You want to get Briv to 4 jump, and then everybody else that's in that Briv gem farm, if they have item based speed functionality, they need to hit their cap, or at least a solid functionality. Like Whittle doesn't have a cap, but she effectively caps at a certain point. She doesn't need like 1,000. I only have like 200 or 300 on her, and she's fantastic. So yeah. Well, I'm like, why is the ad break coming up now? It's because we started the stream early. It works. We got another ad break coming up in about a minute, folks. Final one. Yeah, so 75 plus Dungeon Master, Dark Urge, and Gale, who will eventually be out of that 3-year window, but they'll still get to stick around. So 78. What level is Artemis actually good? I found from my account which I had lots of DPS with hundreds of item levels, but not thousands, that Artemis didn't become a top DPS on my account until average item level 1,000. I had him at around 700, and I had a half a dozen or more. I think about half of my champions could out DPS him. And I demonstrated that on stream. People would get so upset that I was like, why aren't you using Artemis? And it's like, well, here's my Artemis. And it was garbage. Crux was last year's Evergreen. I don't know why I'm leveling these up. I don't need this. We're going to click our way through this adventure and be just fine. The formation doesn't need to do damage at all. We'll just do it anyway. What should Bud be to be complete 1350? I have no idea. Somewhere in the E300s. Somewhere probably between E350 and E400, I would guess. I don't ever track that. I just beat 1600 with like, but it was like E430 or 450 or something. I don't know. So it's something to add to the event guide for sure, so people know what kind of damage targets they're shooting for. It's just not something that I memorize currently. Plus, it's almost impossible to know. I mean, you can know when you start a run if you have far more damage, but you can't necessarily know if you'll get the right damage when you're there because you won't have any of your ramping stuff active. So, strong core is now the gold fine core. Is it really, or are you joking? Because that'd be great. Because Karlach's, Karlach needs my strong core anyway. Oh, I was going to restart this. I just remembered. I was going to restart to patch my main account. Fielding count as healing for purposes of healing pigment. Gordis, I asked the devs on Dev Insights, and Justin said he wasn't sure he was going to go look it up, and he'll probably get us an answer this week. But if you have Orkira is the most efficient place to place a healing pigment because you get a double bonus from it. Not only is it going to double her healing, but because her healing values boost her debuff values, it'll also double her debuff at the same time. But yeah, I wanted to know if it did shielding too. I asked that on Thursday. Emote said it's the gold fine core. Well, then I trust what Emote said. What does Tatiana say to those enemies that they feel the need to chase her from across the screen? We've got cupcakes. Yeah. I mean, that'd do it for me. Right? I don't believe you straight away. Look, you've tried to troll me before, J Dog. So no. Oreo 6 and strong versus 219. Okay, so about just shy of double the gold. Okay, so it's not a massive difference, but sure. I wanted to come over here to look at. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's how you hover over it to see the buffs. Okay. Oh, this is much better. This is much better. I have 32 active, potentially 32 buffs now on my main account for events. I've got 8 champions that I've fully completed. Yeah, that's neat. That's neat. King Salame, care to share a good formation with new heroes we got on Steam? This is not a Steam account. I do have a Steam account. I'll tell you what. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, I am in a variant that has champions in it. I can't knock it. We're not even going to be able to finish this variant on stream. Oh, I forgot I should have run a speed potion. My bad. So yeah, I can't. Today, unfortunately. Information with the new. I don't think of what it would be. Yeah, the Discord that you head it. Whoever we can join. You can join my Discord. You can join the official Discord. Some to be able to show you a picture of a formation. I will be streaming over on the Cena Games channel tomorrow on my main account, so on my Steam account. If you wanna come by tomorrow, what time am I gonna be streaming? Hold on. What's my calendar say? 10 a.m. Wow. 10 a.m. Pacifically speaking. Okay. Oh, that's the same time I usually stream on Thursdays too. So 10 a.m. Pacifically speaking, between 10 and noon, tomorrow on the Cena Games channel. Yeah, I can run that. I'll be on my main account. I'll be able to build out an absolute adversaries formation and demonstrate all of that. It's probably what I should just set up at the beginning so people can see it. Oh, I didn't check the toggle. Oh, I don't have anybody. Oh, that's the other thing. I don't have I don't have a boon. Now I want to do the toggle. Now I want to buy something to test the toggle. It's straight Willy Wonka. I don't even know how to do it. I just know it's based off Will and Nerds. I did not see it. I know it exists. Kind of like Artemis. I know it exists. I can explain to you why it exists. It doesn't mean I do it. Yeah. Yeah, I would want to build to demonstrate using those. I would want to use those 5 champions, and then I'd want to use like core champions and Hitch, right? Or Hitch, just to show people like what you could do right out of the box. I'll try to remember that for tomorrow morning. Point Will at Nerds 4 times profit, right? But I mean, there's specific sets of champions that are going to do that, right? And what I'm saying is I haven't bothered to figure out what champions those are. Not yet, anyway. I do like to learn about the shenaniganry. And that's some top tier shenaniganry, but one day when we're on my main account, Lurking Rider, maybe we test it out. But maybe not on. I don't know, like on a CNE stream. Sean and Mars can do that on CNE streams. I feel I feel weird doing that on CNE streams. If Lauren was ever like, "Hey, do you want to do Garwar's Guide to Willy Wonka?" I mean, we have done to Garwar's Guide to like the Artemis meta, the Ashara meta. Like we've done it for Zorbu. We've done it for specific champions. So if at some point she's ever like, I don't know, want to do Willy Wonka, then I'll do it. Then I'll do it on a tutorial show. But otherwise, you got to wait until I'm on my main account on my channel, which is going to be a while. When is Garwar's Guide to the War Duke meta? When Lauren asks for it. I don't really want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. No, you can't make me. It's just the positional form. I don't like, if you can't tell, I don't really like using position like champions that are centered around positional formation abilities. There's a couple different reasons for that. But then inverting them like Warduke does, instant headache. Instant headache. All right, folks, we're almost there. I'm going to stick around here until we finish this run. Again, I just leveled up. We had more than enough power. We've pushed to area 300 in Tomb and beyond on this new player account. So I knew I just needed, we had more than enough click damage to kill everything. We just needed to exist through boss areas, and we did. We'll finish this off. This is just us climbing through variants to be able to access Azaka's Procession Part 1. Azaka's Procession Part 1. So again, tomorrow morning I'll be doing, 10 a.m. to noon, Pacifically speaking. I'll be doing a CNE Games tutorial show. Short break, I will be over here. I know they have other streams going on. You can hang out over there, but I will be coming back over here for the rest of my usual streams. I'll also be here Wednesday. I'll be back over there 10 a.m. to noon on Thursday for more GG2E in its normal time. Friday, I will be back here. Saturday morning, the tutorial show, which is on Greengrass's Flex Champions. And then Saturday afternoon, back here again. So 6 days a week, so you can find help on Idle Champions online.